Everyone. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to be a real person in just one day. This book is a little bit longer. It's 122 pages, and it's kind of about a difficult topic. The mom has some form of severe depression. Now, for ESL students, there always comes the question of, when it comes to difficult subject matters, do you just let the student read it, and if they can figure it out, they figure it out? How are they going to learn if they're not exposed to anything serious? On the other hand, it's a sad story. Even with a positive outcome, how much exposure do you want your kids to have depends how old they are and how emotionally mature, right? If you have very young students who are not mature enough, I would say lay off. It's not an easy read. The writing style is a little bit of a challenge, and the subject matter is a little bit of a challenge. It's a very emotional book, good for moody teenagers who feel like they are alone and no one can understand them. So let me add, there are 3 different kinds of writing in this book. One is italicized, slanted writing. That's to indicate a memory. There is the list form of what you should and should not do and why. And then there's the writing itself. So I'm going to give you an example of the present tense writing. That's the way I do it. Lately, anyway, ever since Christmas vacation. And if you do everything perfectly, you feel more real. See, that's the problem. I don't feel real. I don't know if I ever did. When I was a baby, maybe? I can't remember that far back. Probably not, though. It's like there's only room for one real person in our family, and that's my mom. She wears that crown. My mom takes up all the room in a way, and it's as if she also breathes up all the air. Anything I do reminds her of something more interesting she used to do when she was a kid. Anything I tried to say reminds her of something she wanted to tell me. And then she tells me and tells me. Anything I feel, she feels more. It's like this joke I heard once. Well, I didn't get the actual joke, but I sure understood the punchline. When I die, her life will flash before my eyes. Not my life, her life. That's exactly right. For example, I can't remember when I lost my first tooth, but I can tell you every detail about when my mom lost hers. I don't know how I got the little scar on my ankle, but I know all about the time my mom's finger got mashed between 2 benches when she was in 2nd grade. I can't remember my first day of kindergarten, much less what I was wearing, but Mom was terrified on her first day, even though she had on a beautiful new blue dress. That's the other thing about this book. She read The Island of the Dolphins, or The Island of the Blue Dolphins, and it's her favorite book, so she talks a lot about that book. You don't need to read it to understand what she's saying about it. Just, you need to know that she is obsessed with the book. And she explains about it. So I would say either read this as an adult and get a little bit of exposure to a difficult subject, or leave this for higher level students if they're interested in more serious stuff.